What is up, my crypto legends? Let me know if you can see me. Hello guys, how are you doing? Yes, I'm late a few minutes, sorry about that. Usman, everything's looking very bearish, okay? Everybody's getting very worried to see what's going to happen in the markets. Phantom is doing very well today. Can you take a look? Yes, for sure. Hello guys, how are you doing? Hello. Hello Drone Legend, how are you doing? We don't need to look at small altcoins. BTC will tell us everything. Yes, that is true, KM. It is absolutely true. Let's take a quick look at FTM, at Phantom here quickly. And it has had a little bit of a rally, but it's, yeah, the same situation for most of the altcoins. Okay, we can see, yeah, we're just sideways, creating like a huge double bottom. Now is the time to see what is going to happen with Bitcoin mostly. Okay, Ethereum, Bitcoin and Ethereum, you know, obviously is Ethereum being the second largest coin. Well, looking very bearish, guys. I mean, the sentiment now is so bearish. Also with the Federal Reserve, you know, having dump incoming. Yes, Usman, potentially everything is looking extremely bearish. Also, you know, the traditional stock market also looking quite bearish. Okay, we are going sideways a little bit here now for the traditional stock market. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. But we are at extreme oversold territory on the 4-hourly chart here on the Dow Jones. Yeah, but not on the daily. We've been having some massive bearish divergence. We also got Michael Burry, okay, from The Big Short, okay, very famous guy, saying that there is an everything bubble at the moment. People always ask me what is going on in the markets. It is simple, greatest speculative bubble of all times and all things by 2 orders of magnitude. So yeah, it seems like we are in an everything bubble right now. Good day, crypto folks. Monda Green, how are you doing? Nice mustache, thank you. What's the support zone at the moment? BTC. Well, we've taken a look at BTC. Let's go to the 4-hourly chart. I mean, this is we talked about this before. The $37,000 range is our last kind of hope. Okay, we should be going sideways and potentially a little bit to the upside here. We kind of broke out from this channel, as you can see right over here, this ascending wedge or ascending channel. Okay, with 2 touches and 3 touches on the support line, and we've broken out. Now the moment is to see if this resistance, okay, from this symmetrical triangle, from these lower highs, okay, is going to hold right over here, as you can see. Okay, this is on the 4-hourly chart. The trend line is just at the close of the candle, not counting the wicks. It is at the close of the candles. So the last point of support, you know, is just below the $37,000 range. Okay, round about, yeah, if we just zoom in here, 36,800 approximately in the next coming hours, days, 36,800, 36,700. So yeah, looking a little bit bearish. We should be getting a bounce from this area, guys, because if we break it, then the whole structure, okay, this whole turnover is going to break again. You know, who knows how low we can go. We're going to have to take a look at some different support levels. Something wrong with the microphone. Let me just, okay, let me take a look. Can you hear me, guys, now? Hi Vasilvana, how are you doing? Can you hear me, guys, now? Is the microphone okay? Right, let me just take a quick look. Sorry guys, having some technical issues. Just give me 2 seconds. Right, how about now? Can you hear me okay? How's the sound now, guys? All right, cool. Max seems fine to me. Mic is fine, great. All right, guys. It's better now, I think. Okay, great, fantastic. Good. Well, guys, yeah, I mean, there is such a big bearish sentiment at the moment. So yeah, who knows if we go below the $36,800 range where I have this resistance, the support range, and if we close a 4-hourly candle below this range, okay, potentially at 36,000, then it is going to be looking extremely bearish, guys. Yeah. I think I'm hoping, just because of the accumulation schematic, that we are going to go, you know, sideways up, you know. But there's so much bearish sentiment, guys. It is crazy how bearish everything is. And then obviously we've got Michael Burry coming, you know, 2 days ago, saying that, you know, there's an everything bubble. Okay, we've got the Dow Jones at extremely, you know, with extreme bearish divergence here. And guys, this chart is not healthy at all. This is not healthy at all for the markets. Just having, you know, this massive run, okay, since mid 2020. It is just not healthy. We need to see some more corrections. So yeah, a dip in the traditional stock market, such as the Dow Jones, is very possible, very possible in the next coming weeks. And eventually, this is not going to help. Is the mic still Can you still can you hear me all right, guys? Could it be the real spring coming and gearing momentum? Potentially, we don't know. I mean, potentially, because you want to see this eventually on the daily chart, the accumulation phase. Let me just get the chart. Okay, hello, my friend. Great live, like always. Thank you, Minotauros. Eva Silvana, yes. Okay, I guess the mic is fine. I can hear perfectly. Okay, great, guys. Cool. Let's take a look at... this is what I had here, you know. I made a video on this. It seems like the people really enjoyed this video about the accumulation schematic here. And this should be on the daily, really, okay? This should be on the daily. Just for the newcomers, I'll get, you know, just let me get the pattern here out for you guys. And accumulation here from Wyckoff. Whoop. It does look very similar, very similar. Okay. Ooh. Right, this over here. Any discussions about this, guys, from you? Because I mean, I do see this phase looking very similar. Okay. This to be invalid would just have to go below the last point of support, which is currently below the $35,000. It would be around about $34,000 if we close, you know, a 4-hourly chart before underneath for $34,000. Then obviously this would be invalidated, in my opinion. Can you short after break support? Yeah, well, potentially. I mean, I am currently bullish, okay, at this point. So I don't like to short really at this point. I think we are in an accumulation phase. I'm seeing this. We're still in the phase 3, the second spring action on the daily 37-36 bounce support. Yes, potentially. I mean, this really should be taking a look at on the daily chart, okay. And potentially we are just entering. We are at the very end of phase B, as you said. Let me just get this over here. We still, you know, need to see the phase. We are at the very middle of the phase B, okay, and we are potentially going to go to the $29,000 range, okay, being in the phase C. So I've just done a fast forward of this accumulation phase, you know, on the 4-hourly chart, you know, and we are still maybe in phase B. And the spring point hasn't gone just yet. This spring point where I've got it here on the 4-hourly chart might be the phase B still. So Try overall the schematic with the chart. That stablecoin Doge just broke below 30 cents. Yes. Is the sound very bad still, guys? Let me know in the comment section, and then we'll go through Bitcoin and Ethereum. I have Thomas Alexander that the sound is very bad. I guess he's... Hi Andy, if the traditional stock markets isn't great for crypto, people rush out of the stocks and put money somewhere else, somewhere like crypto. Why will the market crash together? Well, usually, you know, there is correlation with the stock markets. There's always been correlation, you know, for years. So if the stock market crashes, then eventually it will drag down Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space in the short term. It has always done for years. It seems like they are correlated at some point. Sometimes it uncorrelates, but not for long. Eventually, if there's a stock market crash, yeah, it will drag down crypto space too, for sure, guys. It's Friday night where I'm at. What a great way to spend it. Love your workmate. Sound is perfectly good. Great. But not too bad. David Connor. Sound is great. Pump the volume. Sound great. Okay. Turn volume up. Okay, I'll turn the volume a little bit up. Is it better now? I think it must be better. Yeah, guys. Well, let's see what is going to happen, because I mean, I do think that we should hold here by technicals, but fundamentals might get really ugly. Also, Federal Reserve, you know, saying that the interest rates are going to go up by 2023, but there is still a long time till 2023. It did have an effect on the traditional markets. Okay, I was looking at you know, the Fed conference on the FOMC. He did say that interest rates are going to go up by 2023. Also, and this is not good for the markets eventually. People want to get their money out of something that's overhyped, such as the markets and crypto, and they want to start getting their money because, you know, eventually putting it on in safe treasuries that they are going to get high interest. So by 2023, that's going to go up. Is that inflation is now at about 5-6% approximately. I think it is a little bit more. They are hiding some percentage there. There's no way that they printed almost 40% of the entire circulation supply, and the inflation rate is at 5%. I think they're hiding some percentage there. But is also mentioning, yes, it's going to be readjusted by 2023 by 2%, also getting close to the 2% area. So yeah, eventually when you hear this, then you might think, okay, economy will do all right, and the inflation's not going to be that high. And this did have an effect yesterday on the market, you know, since he said it on the 16th of June. We did have a drop of 1.5% approximately. Is BTC going to break down right now? 30k seems more likely, no? Yes, well, let's take a look here. I have the support line right over there, which is the top of this symmetrical triangle, okay, on the 4-hourly chart. This resistance line is on the 4-hourly chart on the close of these candles, okay? The resistance is on the close of the candles. We did have some wicks right over here. So yeah, a lot of bearish sentiment. BTC diving now. Sensors, I saw falling wedge now. Let's see the falling wedge on the 1-hourly chart, HR. HR saying that he sees a falling wedge. Yes, potentially. Can we see a falling wedge over here? Can we see a falling wedge? Potentially. From this wick or from the body candles right over here. Let's go with the body. And we are potentially forming a descending wedge. Yeah, not more like a channel than a descending wedge potentially here on the 1-hourly chart. So we at the mercy of Elon positive tweet about BTC. Yes, exactly. Let's see if we need some positive tweets. Nothing special, just a potato. Hey, Phantom, doing very good today. Can you take a look? Well, let's take a look at Phantom because, yeah, Phantom is not doing, I mean, extremely well. It's just having, it went all the way down to 23 cents by the 12th of June. So, yeah, it has had a decent pump, but it's just been lagging behind Bitcoin and Ethereum mainly. Yeah, Phantom here on the 1 hourly chart. Potential inverse head and shoulder broken here. Potentially. I do see this as an inverse head and shoulder. I was expecting this for Ethereum, but we came all the way down to the head almost. Yeah, Phantom looking quite bullish here. And we did have some volume here on the breakout of the neckline, as you can see. So yeah, Phantom might get a bounce at the 30 cents and continue to the upside. I just don't like looking at other cryptos. If Bitcoin goes down, it's very likely to drag most of the cryptos. BNB, please. Yeah, we'll take a look at BNB, guys. But yeah, most importantly, Bitcoin and Ethereum. Can you look at Luna? Yes, we'll take a look at them, guys. No worries. ETH really looking sad. 2K by Monday. Ethereum, I cannot believe Ethereum. As you know, if you watched my videos, I was expecting, this was looking so good for an inverse head and shoulder. And yeah, we're just getting closer and closer to the head right now. Yeah, it's just looking extremely bearish. You need to remember, guys, that you need to look at the bigger structure here. And yeah, the bigger structure is we are coming down. Then we went into this ascending triangle formation. We broke the support. And yeah, the target is all the way down here to just below the $2,000 range, 1,800. So we got to be realistic here. We need to zoom out here. Okay, if you zoom out, then yes, eventually we are in an uptrend. But if you zoom out here on the 1 hourly or the 4 hourly chart, for example, short-term 4 hourly chart, we are in a downtrend. Okay, guys, we are getting the dead cat bounce scenario right over here, broken out from this major support of these higher lows. And yeah, eventually, I want to start turning bullish. But yeah, realistically, guys, is that broken out from this pattern over here is coming all the way down below the $2,000 range, 1,800. Potentially then we could hope that we are creating a massive double bottom. This would be our last hope. Obviously just below $1,800 for Ethereum, by looking at the VPVR, like I mentioned before, is where the most volume has been traded here for Ethereum. We can see, let me just get on the VPVR. It's right over here. We have a massive spike here on volume on the VPVR. So this should hold nicely. A lot of accumulation, a lot of people entering the space in late 2020, early 2021. Huge accumulation right over there here for months. Okay, huge range of accumulation. And we have a massive peak on the VPVR here, just at the $1,800 range, as you can see here in the red. This is where we got the massive bounce. If we just take a look at the daily, I'll go through the comments right now, guys, in a second, and we'll take a look at some altcoins. But yeah, this is where we should be getting a double bottom. Okay, huge accumulation right over there. If these people start selling, then yeah, guys, bear market coming. BTC dropping. Yes, BTC dropping here on the 1 hourly chart. We just hit above 37,000 here. We should be getting a bounce. Okay, guys, remember also that this is the point where we get a massive bounce. Okay, if we don't, then yeah, this is going to be trouble for Bitcoin. Remember, once we break from a structure, from these lower highs, we break the structure, this is retested as support, okay? So yeah, this scenario is usually 60% of the times you would see this scenario instead of this scenario. But everything is looking extremely bearish, so very, very cautious now. If you this is a time to risk, you could risk a long order right over here. Place stop loss well below the support line, and yeah, target here as a double top. But very risky. A lot of bearish sentiment right now. Love to see Cardano. Cardano is a scam, Chris says. Well, Cardano is promise. Everything is promise on Cardano. Still nothing working just yet on Cardano. They need to get them, smart contracts live still in July. So a lot of stuff still for Cardano. Nothing special, said. Oh, and ADA and ETH, they are 80% of my portfolio. So Phantom only make my loss less. Yes, all the bounce, the volume should come in. Yes, at the bounce, exactly. MDevil, we are getting a massive, let's take a look at the 15-minute. Bounce is coming now. Bounce is coming. Getting some volume in here. Yeah, like mentioned, guys, now when everybody is starting to get bearish is probably the time to get a little bit bullish. This is the moment, guys, where you get a bounce. This is the moment here at this support of the resistance, okay, from these lower highs is the moment where you usually get a bounce. So everybody here panicking, it is falling, BTC is going down to 30k, and then the price does this. What if the support line breaks? Well, then it's going to be looking extremely bearish. Then we'll have to, if the support line breaks, I see a drop all the way down to this next support. Let's go to the 1 hourly chart. We'll be breaking the bullish structure. And yeah, I do see a drop to the $35,000 range. Okay, this is where I have the next support level right over here, where I've got this purple line here. So yeah, if the support doesn't hold, and we do close a 4 hourly candle, then yeah, we can consolidate, retest, and then have a massive drop in the next coming days. But guys, remember we have broken this bearish structure, these lower highs. So now we need to take a look if we are going to get a bounce from here, guys. We're bouncing, yes, it looks like. Okay, right, let's take a look at some altcoins. Let's take a look at some altcoins here for the community. Luna, let's take a look at Luna. Right, Luna. What else? We'll take a quick look at ADA also. Yeah, Luna, guys, we've been talking about Luna before, and Luna is currently stuck in between the $7.9 and the $5 range, okay? As you can see right over here, zooming in on the 4 hourly chart. We're just stuck inside of this structure like we were in February, just bouncing in between $5 and $7.50. Bouncing, and now we're currently at this level again. So we need to get above the $7.90 here for Luna, breaking these highs to become bullish again. Very likely we'll be retesting just below the $12 because we do not have any trading volume around this area. We just had a quick leg up there, a quick leg down. So if we break 7.9 here for Luna, it'll be looking very, very bullish if we break with some volume. And if we break below the $5, a $4 retest here at this low is very, very likely. We have good support at $5, as you can see. $5 has got good support. We've touched many times here for Luna. So if we come down to the $5 and it doesn't hold, it is bound. Is it around about $5.10, $5? We can see there's a spike right over there. Then yeah, a retest down to the $4 where we had the drop here, the capitulation in between the 19th of May and the 23rd is very, very likely. So these are the levels you should watch for Luna, $5 and 7.96, approximately 7.90 for the next big major moves. Shiba to the moon. Chainlink. We'll take a look at link here for Eva Silvana, one of my biggest supporters. Eva, how are you doing? Michael Rosario, VET please. ETC, okay. A lot of altcoins, guys. Remember, BTC and Ethereum are leading the market. So we're getting a massive bounce now here for Bitcoin. All right, we'll take a look at these altcoins, guys. I am here. I do remember VeChain, Link, and ADA. VeChain, Link, and ADA. I'll go through the comments now in a second. Getting a decent bounce here. So yeah, now is the moment if you wanted to risk, if you want to do a risk trade here, then this is what you do, guys. You buy at the support and you sell at the top here at a double top formation. This is the moment to place long orders. Not financial advice eventually, guys, but this is the moment where you would want to put a long order, hoping that this is going to be a super strong support, the resistance of this downtrend line. Right, let's take a look at VeChain. VeChain, Link, ADA. Okay, quick look, guys, because I can't go through all of you. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Right. VeChain. What can we expect for VeChain? Right. Major levels here for VeChain is 12 cents. If we break 12 cents, then I do see VeChain coming up to the 14 cents. Okay, we broke below here from this structure. Eventually, this is bearish. As you can see, this ascending triangle. We were bullish. We were bullish here for VeChain until we broke, then retested here this this support level. Guys, if I zoom in here for VeChain, as you can see, major support here. We had a double bottom formation. We still didn't go below this higher low. And then eventually we broke the structure of the support from this ascending triangle, broke here from this higher low, eventually extremely bearish. You wait for a retracement here. We bounced from there. Great trading opportunity right over here. Sell here, you know, and buy here. Now, what can we expect here? We know that this is a major level. We retested it here as resistance. So what you want to see is breaking this resistance, okay, and very, very likely we'll be coming all the way up to the 14 cents. So from 12 cents to 14 cents approximately, okay, this would be the jump, the leg up, because there is not major resistance in between these levels. There's just a lot of volatility, as you can see right over there. So yeah, a nice breakout from the 12 cents with the volume. We would see a nice leg up to 14 cents. No major resistance on top here, just a lot of volatility. Now, what happens if we break? Now, eventually, if we break 10.5 cents, we'll be coming down to the 0.095 cents. But if this breaks, if the 0.095 cents breaks, then yeah, eventually we could go as low as 7 cents, okay? Right over here, as you can see, retesting the lows. A lot of volatility right over here for VeChain if we break 0.095 cents. This is our next major support level right over there, as you can see. There's a couple of wicks there. So if this breaks, then yeah, we could see quite a big crash here, potentially creating a massive double bottom. So this is what I got for VeChain. Let's take a look at Link US dollar. I've got 20% of Link in my portfolio and it's lagging so much. I'm really pissed off with the Link. 20% of my portfolio is on Chainlink. Yeah, Chainlink, we were paying close attention to this bump and run scenario. It is still possible, but yeah, we are just, you know, we're just going down and down here for Chainlink. As you can see, we did make a trend line from these lower highs, 4 points of touch right over here. Eventually, this is going to act as major resistance. We've touched it right there. We touched it right here also. 6 points of touch on this resistance from the trend line here for VeChain on the 4-hourly chart. So eventually, if we get above this trend line and this lower high over here, then yeah, we'll potentially change in the structure here for Chainlink. So Chainlink just about to retest. No, well, not just about, because the lows here are just below $17. I have this orange box here because it was The $17.5 has been major resistance and major support. As you can see, basic technical analysis right over here. We turn the resistance into support and break. So this is major support. $17 should hold nicely. 17.5. Obviously, we have the capitulation phase from the 19th and the 23rd. Okay, massive two drops. So our last hope, guys, here is to create a double bottom if we continue down. If we continue down, double bottom, there is a little bit of volatility right over here. So yeah, we are potentially coming to the $17 for Chainlink. Okay, we need to break this resistance line for Chainlink to become bullish again. We are consistently making lower highs, consistently lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. So we need to break the structure from the lower highs, break the trend line, and get above this lower high, which is currently at $26.30 here. So this is what we need to see to start to become bullish here for Chainlink, breaking the 26.40. So we want to see a clear breakout here from the trend line, okay, and then a clear breakout from this lower high over here. We want to see some volume coming in and retesting it as support to start, you know, then the structure, the bearish structure will be starting to break. So this is what I've got for Chainlink, guys. Let's take a look at Cardano. It was the other altcoin here. Quick look at Cardano. I'm going to read you all through now quickly. I'll try and remember some cryptos and we'll be taking a look. Right, Cardano here, Binance. Oof, just got above from the trend line here. We're currently below it. Is Cardano going to manage to break out from this trend line? As you can see, Cardano, we did have a trend line here for Cardano, you know, with these lower highs, okay? Lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, resistance. It looks like that we were going to kind of break out. We are just currently at the trend line, staying above it, staying below it. So critical moment here for Cardano. Yeah, if we do not hold from these levels, I see Cardano coming back down to the 135 cents approximately. This is the next major support level, as you can see. So if we come down here, then yeah, I think 134 cents approximately. If 134 doesn't hold, I see Cardano coming all the way down to $1.15. This is where we have the 4 hourly closes. We should be holding now here nicely. As you can see, Cardano doesn't want to go below the $1.45 because it's been major resistance, huge accumulation phase the whole month of February, March, April. As you can see, late February, a lot of accumulation right over here. So yeah, I think this is over leveraged shorts, just wicking down, and up because of over leveraged longs also. A lot of volatility now. The market is just stabilizing. So 145 range is a major support level. Months of accumulation just below the 145. So yeah, we should be holding nicely, potentially run just below the 145 cents. We've been raging here for a long time. Now, to start remaining bullish again, we can potentially see here on the 4 hourly chart, if we, you know, an inverse head and shoulder, potentially we have, you know, we can see here on the 4 hourly chart here for Cardano. This is major support, okay, it has been major support, sorry, the $162 right over here. On the 4 hourly chart, you can see we have several bounces. Once we broke it, retested it as resistance, come back down again, back up again, resistance, back down again. Are we going to manage to climb up from here? If Bitcoin gets a massive bounce, then yeah, eventually it might drag major altcoins such as Cardano. It has a massive army. We could get a bounce all the way up here to the 162. And then yeah, this structure will be looking quite bullish. Inverse head and shoulder. So this is something we'll have to pay attention. Let's see if we're going to manage to climb up here. If we do climb up here, we're also breaking the structure from the downtrend, from these lower highs, as you can see here on Cardano. So the structure will be broken and then it'll be looking quite bullish. Okay, potential right shoulder, breaking major downtrend structure. If we break $1.62, then $1.80. would be our next retest. $1.80, $1.85. No major resistance on top of 162. Obviously measured move here, this as an inverse head and shoulder. This is already going to take us to this orange box, so that would be the measured move anyway from this inverse head and shoulder. If this plays out, if $1.45 does not hold nicely, yeah, we could come down as $1 as low as $1.34. This is what I've got for Cardano. Okay, just price action, support, resistance levels. Why do people like Cardano? Good question. I'm more on the Ethereum side. A lot of promises. Cardano's got a lot of promises. That's why potentially Cardano will do this, Cardano will do that. This is happening for Cardano. This is going to happen for Cardano. A lot of this will, but nothing actually working just yet on Cardano blockchain. Charles has been talking about Africa since 2016. Yes, exactly, Chris. I mean, I'm not a huge fan from Cardano. I don't hold any Cardano myself. I do have a little bit of Cardano, but just for some personal stuff. But I'm not a strong believer on Cardano. Gary, hi Andy, as usual, let's see some Matic and KSM. Okay, let's take a look at here. So Matic and KSM here for Gary. Right, let's take a look at Matic. Also, a lot of people holding Matic, a lot of people bullish on Matic. Well, what have we got here for Matic? We did not manage to break above these lower highs, as you can see. Bearish trend, we are in the bearish trend. When will the bearish trend end? As soon as we start breaking from these lower highs, we would have to break the trend line and break from this lower high. Then, then it will be starting to look quite good for Matic. Right, major levels here for Matic. We are currently just below this major resistance line over here. The $1.50 approximately, as you can see, has been major support in the past. We see support there, support here for Matic. We see some support right over here. This is the 4-hourly chart. We did get a wick down. We came straight back up and made a few 4-hourly candles here, closing above the $1.50 range, okay? The $1.52 approximately. And yeah, as soon as we broke out this major level, it acted as major resistance. As you see, you're getting a massive drop down here. We did expect this here for Matic. There was no major support levels because we just see candles going down, up and down over here, up over here. So, no major support and resistance, no stops here during the past. So it was very likely from this breakout, we did say if we break $1.50, with some decent volume and price action, very likely we'll be coming down to the $120 levels. And yeah, we actually came all the way down here. Now we can also see we did create a descending megaphone pattern. This could be a good sign here for Matic, because we broke out of it nicely. Are we going to retest it, nicely as support and bounce from here? Also, the measured move from this descending megaphone pattern, we haven't reached the measured move. He's getting the width here of the megaphone pattern. Yeah, we should have got to the $1.80 here. So we might get a decent bounce here for Matic here from this descending megaphone pattern. All depending on Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's not looking too bad. We are in a downtrend, okay. We need to break this lower high and the trend line to start becoming a little bit bullish here. For the moment, yeah, well, let's see if this support level from this descending megaphone pattern is going to hold nicely. Right, let's take a look at KSM, because KSM has been a quite decent performer. KSM has performed quite well, but it's come straight back down again. Yeah, I mean, all the way up here on the 10th of June, KSM almost going back to the all-time highs. We were just, below $100 away from its all-time highs. But yeah, I don't know what happened here. I think there was some upgrades on KSM and Polkadot. There was some good news here. I think people FOMO'd into the news. But yeah, we are in a bearish sentiment market at the moment, guys. So yeah, I wouldn't get extremely bullish, even though the technicals look bullish on different altcoins. Bitcoin, Ethereum, the general sentiment is bearish, so there's no altcoin that's going to outperform Bitcoin. Maybe a couple, but not usually. If there's an altcoin that outperforms Bitcoin in the short term, it is very, very likely that eventually it's going to get dragged down if Bitcoin continues down. So yeah, I mean, not much to add here for KSM. Not much to add. We could discuss that. We are creating now lower highs here. And yeah, I haven't done much analysis on KSM. We've broken major support level where we might be getting a bounce now from this level over here. We can see this, well, it's very choppy here, so very hard to say. There's a support level right over here, just too much choppiness. Right, let's go through the comments. Thank Andy. How about KSM? Yeah, KSM, this is what I got for KSM. Looking quite choppy now. We're breaking major support level, turning it into resistance. So yeah, we've got several bounces here on the support, and we've just broken structure right now. So yeah, guys, not looking great for KSM. I'm not sure where we could get a bounce here. Potentially this level over here. We did get some bounces right over here. We did get some bounces as support there. Also, we did manage to wick just below it and close 4-hourly candles right over here. Got a bounce there. We got below here a little bit. That might be a support level for KSM. This is the $300 range, just below $300. Did have a massive recovery, but not looking too great. KSM is not looking too good. Creating, lower highs. We need to break this lower high structure. We'll be taking a look at BTC. Okay, now I see a golden cross on the 4-hourly chart. Yes, Tonster, exactly. I did also see this from Kevin Svensson, a great YouTuber. Also, Kevin Svensson, I'm not sure if you know this guy. Yeah, obviously everybody's paying attention on the daily for death cross, and on the 4-hourly chart there is a golden cross. Okay, where the 50 moving average is crossing the 200 moving average. Let's get those indicators in straight away, guys. 1, 2. Let's just get them quick. I'm not very much of a moving average guy, but right, let me just turn this. We've got a blue one here for the 50, and let's get a pink one or a red one for the 200. And yeah, we're getting, is it 200 and the 50 on the 4-hourly? 200 and the 50 just about to cross here. It's still quite far away. This is on the 4-hourly chart. I'm not much of a moving average guy. But yeah, let's go back here to see if where these have crossed. Obviously, we have a bullish cross right over here, just where when the daily death cross happened right over here where the virus happened in 2020, March 2020, we were having the death cross right over here. And look, we just had the golden cross right over here on the 4-hourly chart, where it was one of the best moments actually to buy. The market continued to the upside. I'm not much of a moving average guy myself. I think they're just lagging indicators, and they're just an average. Jimbo J, thanks mate. Right, Emre, but let me guess, all the predictions work out of BTC dominance, don't change. Do you think the alt predictions stay untouched if the dominance go to over 60%? Well, Emre, exactly, you know, all depending. I did say, you know, I'm a strong believer that the Bitcoin dominance will go down eventually. Let me just find the Bitcoin dominance, see if I got it here somewhere. I should. Let's go back to BTC dominance here. Guys, 156 watching at the moment. Make sure to smash up the like button, guys. 55 likes. Come on, guys. You can help me out here. Right, let's go to the daily chart here on the Bitcoin dominance. And yeah, eventually, yeah, Bitcoin dominance will go to 50%, I think, in the next coming weeks, potentially. I do see Bitcoin dominance climbing up. But guys, I also see the Bitcoin dominance entering 2022, you know, having another massive crash, you know, just going down to 30%, potentially 25% approximately. I do see a scenario happening just like 2017, where the dominance just goes down, has a correction, goes down, has a correction, and goes down again, you know. And there are so many altcoins, cryptocurrency projects that will do well, such as Ethereum. Look how Ethereum has gone, has taken, you know, I think Ethereum's almost 50% already of Bitcoin's market cap. Let's just take a quick look at that here on CoinGecko. ICP, Internet Computer, has done terribly, you know, bad on the market. Market cap here on... Yeah, on Bitcoin, just over 700 billion, 273. Okay, a third, more or less a third of Bitcoin, which is a lot, guys. I do think some major altcoins are going to take a big chunk of the percentage still of the Bitcoin dominance. It just will, guys. I think it's inevitable. Bitcoin at 25% dominance is still going to be king, guys. Bitcoin still will be king at 25-30% dominance. I just see a severe drop in, you know, potentially entering 2022. Going below the levels of 2018. The extreme lows here at 35%, just above 35%. But eventually, after this major drop, dominance will go back up to 50%, in my opinion. Potentially 55%. Maybe not that high, but yeah, definitely will be going sideways and a little bit to the upside. Also, there's this hidden bearish divergence. I did mention this also, where the RSI is creating high highs over here since March, and the price is creating lower highs. There is a huge gap here in between 45% and 62%. That's almost 20%. It's about 18%, okay. There's no way that we are going to run all the way up here. And even though it does, you know, we're still creating high highs here on the RSI. Hidden bearish divergence is an indicator that the trend very likely is going to continue. You know, the bearish sentiment here on the percentage of the dominance is not going to have enough strength here. And I'll be looking at the divergence on the Bitcoin dominance, and they work pretty well. I have loads of examples here of bearish and bullish divergence, and they do play out nicely on the Bitcoin dominance. So this is definitely something to pay attention. A major altcoin season will happen if the bull trend continues, entering 2022, in my opinion, guys. BTC pumping again, Usman. Yes, exactly, guys. Yeah, you know, this is when you want to start, you know, getting a little bit bullish in the short term, when everybody's getting extremely bearish. Bitcoin dumping. And let me just get these moving averages out of the way, because they're just a pain in the ass, in my opinion. And yeah, this is where we should be getting a nice bounce, guys, at the support of the symmetrical triangle. Let's go in the 4-hourly chart. Now, if we go to the 1-hourly chart, we should be breaking resistance here of this downwards channel. There is a channel here creation on the 1 hourly. We have broken out from this ascending channel, ascending wedge. We have the support also, guys. So yeah, we're not just out of the woods just yet. But yeah, if we break this resistance, then it'll be looking quite good. You know, technical measured move from the breakout of this channel. Yeah, depending on where we're going to break out, we could have a nice leg up to just below the $40,000 range. Depending if it's going to happen today, tomorrow. This is something we'll be paying attention to. You know, we are clearly in a descending channel. Got multiple touches of resistance and support. BTC against, it's important. BTC again, it's important. Yeah, this is what we got for BTC. Getting a nice bounce, and there is volume coming in. Let's take a quick look at the 15-minute chart. Yeah, there is some volume coming in, not a huge amount. There is some volume. 5-minute chart. Yeah, got a nice bounce with some volume, which is good. So yeah, not looking too bad, not looking too bad. Let's go back to the 1 hourly chart. We need to see BTC get above again this this resistance over here from these lower highs. And also we have a support range here. I've got this box here, okay. This is where we talked about this yesterday, you know, basic technical analysis. We were getting a bounce, but we finally broke below it. As you can see, you know, leg up 1, 2, 3, and then, you know, we were getting a bounce at the top here from this this resistance. So if we get above this resistance and break the trend line, then yeah, we'll be looking all right. This maybe has just been a small fake out to the downside, and we're getting back up. Let's see what happens in the next coming hours. Hello, Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob, very good, strong supporter. Also, Uncle Bob always commenting on my videos. Is stimulus check bill pass? Abdul, potentially. BTC pumping, have to gear. Falling wedge, 30-minute chart, upper line is 617. Okay, let me take a look at this here. I have HR saying that we are in a falling wedge. Let's take a look at this potential falling wedge here. So he's saying on the 30-minute chart. Okay, the chart upper line is 617. Okay, on the 17th. Right, okay. Okay. Let me just get this trend line to see what HR is looking at here. We are potentially, you know, he says on the 17th of June is the upper bit. Okay. So I guess it is something like this. Let me just zoom in here, guys. We're doing some technical analysis from somebody in the comment section. HR, very strong supporter also of the channel. Potentially this we got, okay, we got the resistance line on the 30-minute, and yes, I can already see it. On the 18th we have the lower, okay, till the 6th of the 18th London time. Okay, and now potentially this support, yes, I can see it, descending wedge breaking out. Yes, I can see it. I think HR is talking about this descending wedge. We've got it. We finally got it. 30-minute. This is a couple of days wedge. Okay, all the way to start from the 16th. Yes, we have multiple touches here as resistance. Yeah, we are having nice support here also. We have multiple wicks here. Yes, the target of a descending wedge, we all know this, is the top of the wedge. So $39,400. Potentially, shall we place a long order here? Shall we place a long order? We are breaking right now. We did have a little fake out here. It looks like came back down. A lot of buying orders. Yes, it is looking quite okay. We're looking quite okay. I might place a long order myself. We do have some major resistance right over here though, guys. Also HR, there is resistance there. It's been major support. We broke out, but there is more volume. There is more volume than this candle to the downside. Hey bro, do you check the whales account too? Are they dumping? I guess smart money is the way to go. Yes, exactly. I do sometimes. Can't buy promises. Yes, exactly. The phaser. You're talking about Cardano. You cannot buy promises, but obviously you want to get in a project that is still not running potentially. That is the high risk, high reward. Cardano equal turtle accumulate gradually is a good bet. Yes, Cardano might be working in the next coming years, but it is lagging very much. A lot of promises, too many promises. BTC 1 hourly volume just kick in. Yes, on the 1 hourly and on the 30-minute also, we can see some volume kick in. Let's see if we can have a small retracement here. We might place a live trade, not with too much leverage, not with too much capital, but it is looking interesting this for a trade. This is the 15-minute, a clear descending wedge here from HR. Just about, we had a fake out. We are currently breaking out. Right, BTC moving. Yes, Matic Gayeva. Right. The phaser, very nice live. Thank you very much. Thank you for the support, Alexandru. What about AMP? Has turned my head and I want to hear your opinion. I haven't looked at AMP on the project, but there is a lot of people talking about AMP. I haven't taken a deep dive on the project just yet, but it has been pumping quite nicely. There's not too much. Oh yeah, there was a Coinbase listing also. Obviously, coins that are listed on Coinbase, eventually we'll have some type of pump in the short term, despite the market sentiment. Coinbase, one of the largest exchanges, not the largest, but one of the most well-known, easy friendly for a lot of people entering cryptocurrency. If you have this huge announcement of AMP getting listed on Coinbase, eventually it's going to have a short-term pump. But yeah, just broke its all-time highs. I'm not sure if it's all-time highs. I haven't got much data here on TradingView, but yeah, I think it was listed just a few days back, or correct me if I'm wrong, a couple of days or a couple of weeks on Coinbase, and yeah, this has had a good effect on AMP. Not too familiar on the project. I wouldn't know how to say if it's a good project or not. Also here, just by the technicals, we can see that the 7 cents here, 0.075 cents has been major resistance. We did have, we got the touch there, and as soon as we touched it here, this was the last all-time high, or this high, and then we did get a rejection, and then eventually we broke out of it. So yeah, we might be getting good support at this level at the 0.075 cents, 0.075, getting a bounce here for AMP. Very likely, very likely. AMP is actually doing a great job here. Is doing a great job despite the market sentiment. But Coinbase listing obviously had a good effect on AMP. I'll be definitely having a dive here on this project. I hear many people talking about AMP. Could you check out XRP maybe? The one, yes, I'll be taking a look at XRP now, straight away. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP has a massive army. Right, XRP, 4 hourly chart here for XRP. Right. We did talk about XRP before, and this is the take that I got for XRP, because if we do continue with the bull trend, we know that XRP has these strange patterns, Bart-Simpson pattern, inverse Bart-Simpson pattern. Also, we also had one right over here, leg up. We also came a little bit low here, but sideways, and then a massive dump. Now we are doing the same kind of structure. We might even come as low as 70 cents, okay, here, creating like the inverse Batman pattern, okay, because we do have like two spikes there, okay, each time. So yeah, we've got one there and also one here, a little bit lower. But you know, it's done it so many times that it looks like that XRP could come as low as 70 cents and still do this kind of inverse Batman pattern or Bart Simpson pattern. It's just been doing it so many times. I don't like technical analysis on XRP because it does whatever it wants. It's not too legit with the technical analysis. But we can clearly see here we're just about to break. You know, this needs to hold for XRP. Let me get this support level out of the way because it's been violated so many times. We are creating high lows on XRP from this point all the way from here, okay? Because we did break a structure right over there. We could clearly see, you know, from this point, getting this one and getting this one, we finally broke out of it, okay? Higher lows every single time, then eventually broke out, fizzled, and then, yeah, it didn't manage to get back up again, broke down. But we are, you know, in a bigger structure right over here. We're still kind of creating higher lows right over there. And we are just about to, you know, if we break below this high low here, then yeah, it's not going to be looking too good here for XRP. There's not too much support now in between 80 cents. We could come as low as 70 cents. So that's a 10-cent drop here for XRP. Because there's not too much support, as you can see here on the chart. So yeah, a severe drop from 80 cents is very, very likely if this doesn't hold. We've got the support there, support here, support right here. We're currently breaking out from these low highs. So yeah, guys, it is at a critical moment now, XRP. If 80 cents, if we close a 4-hourly candle, okay, because we did not close any 4-hourly candles here below the 80 cents, as you can see on the chart, which it's been holding very, very nicely as support. We did have a couple of wicks down, but the 4-hourly candles closed above the 80 cents. So if we close a 4-hourly candle below 80 cents, expect that this is going to turn into heavy resistance, the 80 cents, and we might have a leg down here for this double bottom scenario, this Batman or whatever you want to call it, Bart Simpson pattern, okay? It's been doing it consistently every single time, okay, since, you know, late 2020. We see double peaks, as you can see. I'll go through it again. Double peaks here. So yeah, expect this for it might be one of the best buying opportunities if we go to 70 cents before we have the next major leg up. Not financial advice, but it's been doing it every single time. I've seen this pattern now 5, 6, 7 times. And it does look like, you know, it is weak. It is looking weak here. So yeah, we can expect this. If 80 cents doesn't hold, we can expect a leg down to 70 cents. 4-hourly close below 80 cents. Yeah, potential time to short here for XRP. All the way down to 70 cents, where we have the 4-hourly closes. Maybe 71 cents to be conservative. Right, Binance AU currently is at 35% APR to stake Matic. 35% APR to stake Matic. Tim, wow, that is quite high. Tim. Right, Luke Herming here saying, guys, first of all, before we continue, okay, a way to support the channel is smashing up the like button, okay? Easiest way for you guys. 193 watching at the moment. If you smash up the like button, guys, that is good for the algorithm. You'll be helping me out. I do daily videos here. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I do daily technical analysis on Bitcoin and crypto. So let's, you know, smash up the like button all the way to 150 likes. And if you are interested in trading, guys, make sure, yeah, I've got the links in the description of PrimeXbt and Bybit. On PrimeXbt, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit, and Bybit, you're getting the best bonus available also, guys. And if you don't know how to trade, I've got the tutorials also in the description. Be careful, guys. I am getting a commission, guys. You are getting the best bonus. Be careful with the trading. Don't risk more than you're willing to lose. Right, look here. For the noobs, I am a noob too, less than 6 months in crypto, but I have researched and studied a lot, and these big dips are the best time to buy and hold. 10 years from now, you will be much richer than now. Yes, of course. Exactly, Luke. Especially Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is the safest bet, in my opinion. Obviously, Bitcoin at some point in the near future will go way above $1 million. Potentially before 2030. Just best way to guarantee your future, you would say, to have financial freedom, is just accumulate Bitcoin, guys. Put $50 every single week or every single month into Bitcoin. It will multiply quite a lot in the near future. So buying the dip is great, but until it dips 3 more times. Yes, Tim, that is true. There is a moment. If we zoom out here quickly, if you're in a bear market, let's just go here on Bitstamp quickly here for Bitcoin. Go on the daily chart, and yeah, eventually when you enter a bear market, buying the dip is just not. It's not the. Sometimes it doesn't work. If you buy the dip here, buy the dip here. You're buying here. So you buy the dip here, buy the dip here, buy the dip here, goes up, you buy the dip here again, buy the dip, buy the dip. Eventually, in the long run, after several years, yeah, obviously, it does work out, because Bitcoin, has this history that with years, it does go up. So yeah, buying the dip for the long run is a good strategy. Let's take a look at the 1 hourly chart. Are we getting a dip here? Shall we place a trade here from the breakout of this descending wedge here from HR that's mentioned in the comment section? It doesn't look too bad. We might risk $100 here for this trade. Why not? Why not risk $100? It doesn't look too bad. We should be getting a nice bounce. Place a stop loss here below the resistance from the symmetrical triangle, from the support. If it keeps dipping, sell your house. Yes, exactly. I almost got a loan in March of 2020 when we had the COVID dip. I was already investing strong in 2018, 2019, 2020, and then I saw the COVID dip. I was down my portfolio, over 50%. And yeah, I just wanted to buy more because I know it was the opportunity of a lifetime. Bitcoin went below $4,000, during March, and yeah, it was just great for buying. BTC is bouncing now. Yes, Jimbo, thanks, mate. Right, let me go quickly through the comments, guys. If someone wants me to take a look at altcoin, I'll just go quickly. BTC 15-minute triangle pattern here. Shazam saying on the 15-minute chart we are forming a triangle pattern. I am already on the 15-minute chart. Yeah, I don't see a triangle pattern here on the 15-minute chart. I do see this descending wedge here from HR mentioned on the comment section. It did point out the resistance and support levels, but yeah, I cannot see a triangle. Potentially, potentially this. Yeah, no, this is just not, no. On the 15-minute chart, very risky, very volatile. Can we check Dash, please? Here for Chris. Okay, why is T-Fuel such a freak? Yes, also T-Fuel doing absolutely great. Theta Network has got to be one of the best crypto projects out there, guys. It definitely is going to get a huge percentage of the Bitcoin dominance. A lot of fresh money going to come in also on Theta Network. Decentralized streaming, guys, also with its own cryptocurrency. Huge network also. Theta is going to do absolutely incredible in the near future. T-Fuel US dollar. Let's take a look at this quickly, and then we'll take a look at Dash. Yeah, T-Fuel is just going absolutely nuts here. But yeah, it is a working product. It is a working cryptocurrency. You can go to Theta TV, you can go to Theta Network streaming, and people can tip each other, with Theta Fuel. And it's also going to be deflationary. And yeah, guys, this is what we want. actual cryptocurrencies, actual crypto projects such as Theta Network working, Theta Network is just going to absolutely explode. It will be one of those cryptos, one of that small percentage of the entire crypto market where it's going to work, and the Theta fuel and Theta is going to go much higher than the current levels. Let's take a look at Dash here for one of the lads in the comment section, for Chris, Dash US dollar. Right, Dash US dollar. We had, this is the daily chart. Oof, not looking too good here for Dash. Not looking too good. Let's go to the 4 hourly. Not zoom out here too much. Yeah, Dash getting below this major support level. As you can see here, the $185 has been major support here for Dash, and we did wick below here when we had the capitulation phase on the 19th. A lot of volatility. Eventually we did get above it, was holding by a thread, as you can see, this orange box here, and we have currently broken below it, and we are struggling to get back up again. We've retested here already as a double top formation, and yeah, Dash is not looking extremely good at the moment. Extremely good. We could discuss here, we have some major, this is the 4 hourly chart. If we close a 4 hourly candle here, we can clearly see that the $158 here for Dash is major support. We've been closing a 4 hourly candle above this level, as you can see, for 3 times, holding by a thread. Now, if Dash closes below $158, a 4 hourly candle, obviously this is going to be major resistance, and yeah, very, very likely we'll have a bounce here coming to the downside here for Dash. And yeah, the measured move, if you do take this as a double top pattern, okay, with clear resistance, okay, we have this top here, this other top, major resistance. Well, we know the measured move, is getting all the way to the top, down to the support level, and from the breakout, this could take Dash all the way down to the $140, okay, to be conservative, around these levels. This would be the conservative target. Actually, as you can see here, if I get this box from the 4 hourly close, okay, this is the 4 hourly chart. From the 4 hourly close, this would take the Dash price all the way down from 158 all the way down to 138 approximately. Okay, this is where we have our 4 hourly close from the capitulation phase on the 23rd of May. So yeah, will it be a triple bottom? Yeah, potentially. This could also happen. We know the measured move also from the triple bottom is the same as a double bottom. So from the breakout, yeah, this could take us all the way to the $200 levels. So from 178 all the way to $200, 195 to be conservative. So these are the 2 measured moves from this box that we've created now here for Dash. So Dash is created here sideways, a sideways box here. If we just turn this into red or whatever, so we know that we are in this box here. So yeah, this is what I got for Dash. If we close 4 hourly candle above the 178, very likely we have a leg up to almost $200. If we close a 4 hourly candle below the $158, okay, as you can see, then yeah, eventually I do believe that we'll become and retest the $136 here for Dash. This is the analysis that I have for Dash. Right, let me just go here through the comments, guys. A lot of comments. Luke Hemming, Andy, have you been contacted by BitBoy Crypto in regards to doing around the blockchain episode? Arkham Bear did his first episode this week. No, I haven't, but I am in a Telegram group where I am in the crypto influencers group that I got invited. There is 170 influencers. There's Carl from the Moon. There's crypto zombies there. A lot of very strong influencers are there. So I should be getting some collabs, but I'm not doing any collaborations. They haven't been working out too well on the channel. So yeah, definitely one with BitBoy Crypto will definitely help me out. And yeah, we'll probably discuss this. Definitely, Luke. Franchi Grayson, what do you think about dollar cost averaging into a low leverage short position to ride BTC to the bottom? Yes, I've been using this strategy many times before. And yeah, it is. I mean, all depending. We do not know. Like I mentioned here on Bitstamp, US dollar, BTC US dollar. You know, I do see this as the D phase on the accumulation schematic. Okay, but if you take a look at the daily, we might have another leg down, guys, and this was only phase B. Let me just get this here so you can see. This is on the 4-hourly chart. The accumulation schematic or the distribution schematic should be taking a look on the daily chart, and on the 4-hourly chart we can see that, yeah, it looks like it has been following this schematic very, very nicely. You know, having the spring point just going below. This is the 4-hourly chart going below this support here from phase B. So going to trick you. This is a trick to make you think that we are going to go much lower, and it is just to wick out, you know, potential buy orders. Okay, we might have another leg down, guys. If you take a look on the daily, you know, on the daily, zooming in here for the Wyckoff accumulation schematic, this could potentially still be phase B. Okay, we are just about to enter phase C here coming down. So, but no, guys, no, I don't think so. I think, you know, I think this support level should hold nicely here. If we take a look on the 4-hourly chart, the support from the symmetrical triangle should be holding nicely. This is the moment now where we are retesting, guys. It is the moment that potentially you should potentially long from these levels. Not financial advice. I might place a long myself here, because, you know, you want to enter the retest of a breakout. We are retesting now. Most likely scenario is, you know, this. If we break this support level, then guys, yeah, be careful. If we close a 4-hourly chart below this this support level, yeah, we're going to have to start looking for some bearish targets here. And also we have broken out here from this, not with too much volume, so it can easily be a fake out. We've broken out from this structure here, this ascending wedge, ascending channel. It is a bit of an ascending wedge because it is actually the resistance and the support are actually closing. But it could be a fake out also, could be a fake out. Dollar cost average is the best strategy if you bought in that at a high price. Yes, Luke, exactly. If you're going to hold for several years, dollar cost average always works in the long run. Eventually, it's always worked for BTC. You know, nothing is certain. Which BTC dominance can be a sweet spot for a huge alt season? Which BTC dominance can be a sweet spot? Well, taking a look at the BTC dominance, you know, let's wait for some more price action here for the BTC dominance, but potentially we are creating a flag here. We need to wait here for several more weeks because it is too early. It is too early here. If we go to the 4-hourly chart, but BTC dominance for patterns, sorry, works very well. Works very well. We did see, you know, also this was mentioned. I did see Carl from the Moon mention, you know, this also. This inverse head and shoulder, and it played out extremely well. If I zoom out here, you know, we eventually got the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. Measured move is getting the head all the way down from the neckline and from the breakout of the neckline, guys. It is insane. We exactly met the target, like Carl from the Moon says. Exactly came all the way down to these levels. So yeah, there is obviously in the past we did see some other patterns also work out. So on the Bitcoin dominance, So we just need to see a little bit of more price action on the dominance, but I do believe this is going to be a continuation pattern. It will be broken to the downside at some point. We just want some sideways action, potentially dominance going a little bit to the upside to the 50% levels. Very, very likely, very, very likely. If we go to the 4 hourly chart, it is too soon still. It is too soon. But, you know, we can see already from here, we are creating higher lows. Are we going to create lower highs here? It's still too soon, still too soon. If this is going to be a lower high, we want to see a correction from here. And then we could potentially say, right, this is looking like a symmetrical triangle. And yeah, obviously coming from this huge downtrend, you know, there is more percentage, more likely that is going to continue down. Still a bit too soon, but let's wait a couple of weeks, potentially, at least till, you know, almost the end of June. Then we could potentially see what could happen, because we could easily have a leg up here on the dominance. And we might be forming like a bear flag or a wedge kind of thing. I do see the Bitcoin dominance coming to the 50% levels easily. It can do that. But entering 2022, you know, just after the summer, I do see the dominance starting to fall again. In my opinion, guys, this is my opinion eventually. Are we breaking up or down? Stone 420. Very good question. Let's zoom in here on the 1 hourly chart. Let's go to the 15-minute chart here. We can see a breakout from this descending wedge. Are we going to come back down? Shall we place a long order, guys, here? Yeah, it is a clear descending wedge. We need to get above the $38,300 range. As you can see, this major resistance point turned into major support. We broke below and it's eventually turned into resistance, getting rejected here a couple of times. So yeah, getting above this orange box would turn me bullish in the short term. We'll be retesting, you know, the support from this ascending channel, ascending wedge. Yeah. You know, if you're interested in scalping, not a bad idea maybe to place a long and exit around these levels, potentially at this resistance, potentially at this support level. Right. Let me go through the comment section. How can people be bullish? A 700 pump is nothing compared to what it's done in the last 6 hours, sorry. Yes, exactly. Yeah, don't get too excited. We have broken out from this small structure, descending wedge, with some volume. It's not too bad. There is a little bit of volume. Right, Stone, on the 30-minute chart, it's a lower high and lower low. On the 30-minute chart, lower high, lower low. Yes, exactly. Creating lower highs, lower lows. There's been I also mentioned this, there's a channel here also. Let's get this with a different color here so we don't get too mixed up. Yeah, like this. We are also in a channel here, as you can see. But yeah, still creating lower highs and lower lows. We still haven't even broken above this lower high here, and the price is eventually, yeah, creating lower lows. So yeah, not looking too bullish just yet. We've just had, you know, a bit of buying orders, a bit of a wick here to the upside. Right, What levels of volume do you consider important? Well, all depending on the time frame, but you just need to see the volume outperforming, the last couple of volumes that's happened in the last few days. For example, here on the 30-minute chart, you could consider, a little bit higher would be ideal. But if you see volumes like this, maybe this one is relevant. Yes, you could discuss. It is more relevant than the rest of the volume, so all depending on the direction, if we are breaking support or resistance levels, you just need to see the volume, coming out from the recent volume levels. I haven't got an exact number, but yeah, you just need to see high volume against the other volumes. Right, Andy. Hang on a second. Here, Vasantha. Here, see Andy. If time permits, can you have a look at Bake, please? Thanks. Ahead. Right, let's take a look at Bake here from one of the lads in the comment section, Vasantha. Let's take a look at Bake. I hear Binance is having some trouble issues now. Also, they are going to have, I think the SEC is going to go after them. Tether and Binance not looking extremely good. Wow, Bake is getting. This is the only thing I got for Bake here. It's just this resistance and support level. I haven't taken a look at Bake. These charts are so unpredictable. You just get a few million in here, and look at these pumps sideways. Very hard with TA on these mid-cap altcoins, but we can clearly see that the point. Oh no, this is Bake BNB. Sorry, Bake BNB. Bake BNB. Let's take a look at Bake US dollar. Sorry, my bad. Bake US dollar. There's not too much data here. There's not too much data on Bake, so on Tether, Bake US dollar Tether, not too much data, but yeah, we can see that very similar to most altcoins. We got the capitulation phase sideways. Now the question is, are we going to create double bottom scenario and continue up? Yeah, there's not too much data here for Bake. Sorry about that. Alts are not falling that badly. BTC dominance check, please. Yes, BTC dominance is just going sideways now for a couple of days. Just below the 45%, 46%, sorry. It's been going here now since the 13th of June. So for a few days, going sideways. Quite all right for altcoins, not too bad. The problem is when the dominance, goes from 45% all the way to 50%. This could happen, guys. This could happen. But not doing. I'm expecting the dominance going up in the short term and down entering 2022, potentially in September, October. But yeah, definitely sideways and a little bit to the upside potentially for the dominance, Bitcoin dominance. Sorry, bearish fake out, bullish sign. Yes, bearish fake out here from this potential pattern. I guess you are talking about this huge ascending channel or ascending wedge. Are you talking about this? Yeah, this could potentially be a fake out, guys. This could potentially be a fake out. And then we are going to come back up. This is not a bad moment to place some long orders. I am still thinking about it. We are getting a drop now here on the 30-minute. We can clearly see the descending wedge. Right, let me get this channel out of the way because there's too many lines here on the chart. Yeah, not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. It would be a long opportunity here, at least to ride up to here, potentially riding it up to this area. At least the support, okay, of this would be the actual target, the top of the wedge, and also hitting support potentially in the next coming hours of this huge ascending wedge or ascending channel. Is there a falling? Is it? Sorry, lost your comment. Is there actually one boring wedge pattern too? Is there actually one boring pattern too, Emre? I'm not sure if you're talking about this wedge. Tonster, love this community. Yes, this community is great. I always get the same people here, which is absolutely good news because we're getting, you know, the people coming in. I am reading the comments from the same people, which is absolutely great, guys. You know, and if you got some stuff for me to watch, I'll put it on here on the screen so we can all watch it together. I try to go through all the comments. I try to anyway. Very difficult. But yeah, love this community. Tonster, thank you very much. Don't long wait. You should long at 37,100, not 37,800. Well, we are getting a bit of a dip now, so eventually do your own research. I'm not going to long anything or short anything by someone. I can get analysis and get my point of view from other people, but guys, you shouldn't do what I am doing or I tell you in the videos. Just take your point of view and say, okay, you might be right, I might take the risk, but never do that, guys. I was wrong with this inverse head and shoulder. This potential inverse head and shoulder, it could actually still play out. It would be a little bit of a too big of a shoulder, right shoulder here. Let me just get this out of the way. Yeah, if you watched my videos, guys, I was, you know, a strong believer that we were going to create, you know, that the 2,000, just below the $2,400 levels would be a right shoulder. Too much bearish sentiment. Even though we still haven't arrived to the head. But yeah, it would be you know, it wouldn't look like a decent inverse head and shoulder. You know, the right shoulder is almost as big as the head. But yeah. So yeah, I was wrong about that. Eventually, you do not want to trade this. You want to trade the potential breakout from the neckline here to retest the 2,900. You could potentially trade that. Next major resistance point. But yeah, I was wrong about this prediction. Cannot always be right. I longed 37,100 Sherwing. Okay, might have been good. This might have been extremely. Do you catch this wick? This is not bad because on the bigger time frame, guys, this is what we said. Very likely we will be retesting this as support, guys. We are getting many wicks here on the 4 hourly. So we are potentially looking for a reversal here. I'm not sure if we will come as low as 37,100 again. But you might want to place some long orders here. Maybe I might place a low leverage long order. Guys, 189 watching. If you haven't done yet, please do. You'll be helping out the channel. 125 likes. Let's get it all the way up to 150 likes at least, guys. You'll be helping the channel. Wait, keep the panic leading up and go for it. Yes. Luke Harming, Stone 420, even more than 36k. Just keep in your mind, we are in a moment of up or down. But if we are comfortable in downs, that's good. But for me, up or down, I'm winning. Good. Bigger trend line not broken yet. Long after that. Bullish divergence on the 1 hourly BTC. Let's take a look at this here from Emre. Let's take a look at this potential bullish divergence that Emre is talking about here on the 1 hourly chart. Yes, I can see. I can already see bullish divergence. We have the price coming down here. Right, let me just change here the color from this trend line to white again. So yeah, we can clearly see the price here coming down and the RSI creating higher lows. Lower lows on the price, higher lows on the RSI. bullish divergence on the 1 hourly chart is looking quite all right, guys. I think we might be reversing from here. Also, if we take this, right, let's get the Fibonacci retracement also, because we potentially hit the 50% Fibonacci retracement from this leg up. If we go from here all the way up here, we are actually hitting the 62% levels from the Fibonacci retracement. That's it. I'm going to place a long. We are hitting the golden pocket. We just hit the golden pocket here of the Fibonacci retracement from this low here of the 13th of June. You know the deal, guys. You know the deal. This happened also from this point. We didn't actually hit the 62% levels here, but we hit the 50% retracement from this low all the way up here. Exactly hit the 50% here from the Fibonacci retracement, and then came back up. Are you willing to risk the golden pocket? We are getting a bounce now. We are getting, you know, consolidation on the golden pocket of the Fibonacci retracement. Is it time to long, guys? It is time to long. Getting a bounce from the resistance of the symmetrical triangle, turning it into support. Right, New York opening in 1 hour. They either pump or dump. Yes, exactly, Stone. Actually, we are dumping now. The Dow Jones is having a correction on the 1 hourly chart. It would have been great. It would have been great once we saw the chairman from the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell, you know, saying interest rates are going to go up. And this is not, obviously this is not good for the markets. People want to get their money out of the markets, especially if we're almost hitting all-time highs every single month. Interest rates are going to go up. The inflation is going to go down by 2023. Eventually, this had a reaction in the market. It would have been good to actually short the traditional stock market when he actually got this out on the 16th of June. It was a clear short signal. You know, interest rates going up. Inflation is not going to be that bad. Yeah, obviously this is going to have a market reaction, and yeah, the Dow Jones went from 34,200, you know, all the way down here in less than 24 hours. How many points is that? Yeah, about 500. No, yeah, 500 points more or less in less than 24 hours. That was a good short. Eventually, this, yeah. You could short that and place, you know, do a trailing stop loss. That was a clear short position. I would have shorted that actually. I did not though. I saw the news too late. BTC volume coming. Let's go. Shadman, let's take a look at the BTC volume. Yeah, it is actually all right. There is some volume here. Right. Shall we place a long position? I might place a live long position here, guys. If you are interested in trading, also make sure to check out the links in the description. PrimeXbt, you're getting 50% in addition of what you deposit. And Bybit, you're getting the best bonus available, guys. So make sure to check it out. On PrimeXbt, you just need to log in, you go to margin, go to account, and here if you put Bitcoin Census 50 by using my link in the description, you're getting 50% in addition. This will add your code here. You deposit $5,000, you're getting $2,500 on top of that here. This is my favorite day trading platform, not for swing trading because the fees are a little bit high for swing trading here on PrimeXbt. Favorite swing trading platform is Bybit. So yeah, if you want to help out the channel, I'm getting small commission. Thanks, guys. Right, Emre, do you know or use the Arun indicator? It's pretty cool. I like it since I found it. Arun, I'll check it out, Emre, for sure. I do not know this indicator. 38k will be a challenge for sure. Yes, exactly. 38k is going to be a challenge because we have this major, you know, support right over here. It's been resistance. It is going to be a challenge, but I do see this potentially. It is pumping at the moment, guys. I should got in at this retracement. I hope that this might, if this retraces a little bit more, I might place a long position here. This structure, guys, you want to get in the retracements of the things. You know, we've had a massive correction right over here, descending wedge, starting to break out with some volume. It is not a bad moment to place a long, in my opinion. Right. Let me go through the comments. You never know what to expect. M Devil, yes, you're right. XRP is a drunken uncle on a party. Yes. eGold, Drawn Legend. Let's take a look at Elrond here, because you know I haven't taken a look at some altcoins. Let's take a look at some different altcoins. Guys, if you're new coming into the stream, make sure to smash up the like button and subscribe. I do daily TA on Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. I do live stream to connect with the community also, so make sure to subscribe if you're new. Elrond US dollar. Right. Not too good here for Elrond. Not too good. We did break this symmetrical triangle to the downside. So yeah, a little bit more of downwards movement is very much expected. This is the 4-hourly chart. So last point of support here is the $73 exactly here for Elrond. Okay, dollars. So zooming in here, we can clearly see that we closed 4-hourly candle here above the $73. So if we did, you know, come all the way down to $73 and close a 4-hourly candle below it, then it is going to be looking quite scary, guys. Quite scary. We did break out from this symmetrical triangle. Okay, so yeah, we know the measured move, you know, the width here of the triangle from the breakout. I'm not sure if we're going to come all the way down here, or depending if, you know, this eventually we did break out with no volume at all, but we're just going sideways, bearish sentiment. I think that, you know, double bottom is very, very likely. Yeah, here potentially we need to break above here from this. We are potentially forming an inverse head and shoulder, or depending if we're not going to go below this level here. We've got the head right there. So yeah, we can clearly see we have, you know, major resistance right over here. Let me just get this on the 4-hourly chart. Clearly see that we have, it's been major support here. Right over there, we broke out, we'd retested it twice here as resistance. Are we going to create here a right shoulder? This is the question now. If we break the head, then yeah, I think that $73 is the last point of support for eGold. If we are lucky, we might be creating a double bottom or an inverse head and shoulder. This is something we need to pay attention here. This neckline here for eGold, for Elrond, the $93.5. If we close a 4-hourly chart on top of this resistance, and then it's going to be looking extremely bullish, guys. Yeah, an inverse head and shoulder potentially forming. Double bottom scenario also is in the cards. Measured move is the same for double bottom or inverse head and shoulder from the breakout of the neckline. If we close a 4-hourly candle on top of this resistance of the $93.5, then yeah, potential target here would be $110. You know, I do see we've had a resistance point right over here. Also, this would be retesting this level over here, as you can see on the chart, the $110. It has been resistant, there's been support there. We did get a bounce here as support, and then came down, retested as resistance. So eventually, yeah, breaking this, yeah, this would be the target here, breaking the $93.5, closing a 4-hourly candle. Yeah, the target is just below $110, as you can see here on the chart. So this is what I got for eGold. This is the potential scenario for eGold. Right, let me go through the comments. Good day, matey. I'm drinking heavily again. Hannes, how are you doing? Be careful, Hannes, with the drinking. How are you doing? Very glad to hear about you, Hannes. Be careful with drinking too much. I do like beer. I do have a few beers a week. I'm not a heavy drinker though. Just potentially look at watching the Europe Cup. England against Scotland tonight. So definitely watching that. 9 o'clock Central European time. England against Scotland. Come on, England. Smash the like, Andy, because you are awesome. Luke Hemming, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, guys. Make sure to smash up the like button. Press the like. David O'Connor, thank you very much. Anybody watching the England against Scotland match tonight? Any entry you would recommend right now in alts? Very hard, very hard. Ethereum is... Ethereum. Very, very... Last point of support, well, not last point, but a very good support that should hold for Ethereum. If you're talking about altcoins, the first one I'm going to take a look with the largest market cap is Ethereum eventually. And yeah, I mean, who knows? Are we going to get a bounce from here? Very difficult to say. We need to look at some price action. If we do get a leg up from here, 2,630 is going to be a resistance point that we are going to look, because if we close a decent 1 hourly candle above this level, the neckline here, then yeah, this is going to be looking very, very interesting for a long position. But yeah, till we get there, yeah, this might be in days, who knows. We might even come lower from here. 2,200 to hold nicely for the moment. If we lose 2,200, yeah, I think we're coming to $2,000. There's not too much support here. We can see a lot of volatility here. So if 2,200 doesn't hold, this is something we're going to pay attention. $2,000 levels is very, very likely. Bitcoin is looking quite all right for a long here, guys. But yeah, you don't want to FOMO in. You want to get in at the lowest point. But it does look like, because of the break of this descending wedge here that HR said on the comment section, we did have a fake out. Now we are breaking out right at the moment here. Very, very likely, you know, we are getting some volume getting prepared here for a pump potentially here for BTC. Shall we place an order? Shall we risk $100 here live with the community? Nothing special says, hello, what leverage would you recommend? 2x nearly no profit, 20x too risky, need advice. Well, I usually do in between, if it's going to be a swing trade, I do in between 3 and 5x. If it's going to be a day trade, if it's going to be a scalp, I might use 10x, 15x for scalping. It's good leverage. 20x is just the highest point for scalping, in my opinion. 50x eventually, yeah, don't do that. All depending, you know, usually use more leverage on scalping than on swing trading eventually. If you use swing trading, you want to have your liquidation price quite far away, depending on how much you're going to risk. A couple of thousand. I usually risk a couple of $1,000 for swing trading. And for scalping, all depending if I'm going to be you know, risking a lot. I usually risk $100, $200, $500 if I'm going to be aggressive on a scalp. I use 5x. Yes, exactly. 5x is okay. It's good leverage. It's all right leverage. Right. Let's see if we can have a dip here. We might place a long trade here live with the community. Goldman auto correction. Right, let me go through the comments, guys. I'm losing the comments now. I'm too slow. I got a super chat from Robin. Hi mate, last time you were quite right on SXP swipe. Could you shine your analysis on it again? Wow, thank you very much. I'm glad I was quite right on that. I wasn't right on my Ethereum prediction. I did an amazing video, got a huge amount of views, and yes, we did not create the right shoulder. We are going very close to the head. So that was a total fiasco. I hope my viewers weren't, you know, I am going to get some haters because of that. Let's take a look here for swipe for Robin. Swipe US dollar. Thank you very much, Robin, for that super chat. Very much appreciated. Wow, well, what we can see now here for Swipe. Let me zoom in here on the, zoom out on the daily chart. Well. Not looking too bad on the macro structure here. Not looking too bad. Still kind of creating, yeah, well, this would be the macro structure. Let me zoom in here on the 4-hourly chart now. Right, yeah, we can clearly see a major resistance point right over here, which we did get a bounce. It's been resistance in the past. This was in late 2020. We got 2 points of touch. Consolidation managed to break out. The wick actually touched that point. This was the $1.30. So $1.30 we do know is major resistance. It is also major support, sorry. It is support also from this trend line that I've just marked right now. Let's get this a little bit closer, better here. Yeah, so yeah, we got some support right over here from the trend line, from these higher lows, and also from this, from the 2020 resistance. So we know that that should be good support, the $1.30 range, just above the $1.30. Now let's see what's going to, what can we expect here with the price action here for Swipe. Yes, okay, I can already see here we have major touch of resistance, major support already. Yes, major support here. Right here for Swipe, major support, the $2.70, just below $2.70 has been major support on the 1-hourly chart. We can see April, May bouncing several times there. Here we broke out of it. We broke out of it here, as you can see, was major resistance. Major support converted into resistance. Okay, so we know now the $2.66, $2.70, okay, to be more exact. This high over here is major resistance. We want to get above this kind of pinky box that I put on now. We did break out from these lower highs. Good news. Right, let's go to the 4-hourly chart, see if we can adjust these lower highs. Very similar structure to Bitcoin, okay? Very similar structure. We've broken out from this resistance point. Right, let's get the 4-hourly close. Let's get the 4-hourly close here better. Something like that, something like this. You could discuss. Yeah, it looks like if Bitcoin gets a good bounce from this support level around about the $37,000, the support from the symmetrical triangle, very likely that this is also going to play out nicely here for Swipe. We have broken out from this small structure, okay, since late May. Lower highs here, lower highs. We almost got to the top here from this lower high. I know it's still a lower high, so lower highs right over here. Broken out from the structure. This is good news. Are we going to bounce now? This is the question. If we do get a bounce, obviously we are retesting the high here. And if we break from this high, you know, very likely we'll be retesting this major resistance line just at the $2.67 levels. Question is, are we going to get a bounce from here? Let's go to the 1-hourly chart, see if we can. Not too much volume from the breakout, not too much volume. There is a little bit more than usual. We see some volume there, some volume here, getting ready for the breakout, okay, from this lower high trend line. So we should be getting a bounce from here, or depending on Bitcoin. Okay, this is the first thing we should know. But it does look like there is some volume kicking in here. Is this buying pressure getting ready to get a bounce from here? Potentially. Let's go zoom in here on the 15-minute chart. But yeah, this is something. Wow, they've got a huge red candle here. is at most selling pressure. Let's go to the 5 minute quickly. Oh no, well it is a buying pressure on the 5 minute candle. So yeah, it might be buying pressure. This might be buying pressure. Looking for a potential turnover here. Yeah, if the support, if this resistance line here, Robin, sorry, if this resistance holds nicely, turning it into support, well, yeah, we could get a severe bounce from here. We could be bouncing around from this area. We could go a little bit lower and have a bounce. Looking quite all right. Looking quite all right. Yeah, not looking too bad. Swipe. If Bitcoin gets a bounce, very likely that will be coming to retest the highs here for Swipe. We should be getting a bounce if Bitcoin does. Thank you very much, Robin, for that super chat. Right. Yep, with small stop loss. Yes, with small stop loss. Right, I'm getting mixed up here in the comment section. Franchi. Right. Just have to be right more often than you're wrong. Yes, exactly. This is what is trading all about. You need to be right. You know, you can never be 100% right in trading. I do not know anyone that's 100% right. You can be 60, 70%, 80% would be a really good trader. If you're 80% of the times right, then you are a very, very successful trader. You know, I'm right 65, 70% of the times. Obviously I am scaling, you know, my gains, and obviously I'm still risking, not for swing trades I risk a few $1,000, for scalping just a couple of hundred. Guys, 144 likes. Let's get to 150. Thank you very much. I just always keep in the back of my mind, dump will happen. Yes, exactly. This is what happens when you trade. You always, you know, think that if you're long, you're thinking the market will dump. If you're short, then the market will pump. Ethereum flipped bullish too. Let's take a look at Ethereum. This potential scenario, guys, might play out. We still haven't gone below the head. Are we going to get a reversal? Guys, we are having massive bullish divergence here. The price dropping here, creating lower lows. The RSI creating higher lows, sorry. Very likely we will be going sideways and getting a bounce from here, guys. Shall we place a long? Shall we place a long here for Bitcoin or for Ethereum? Do I never get emotion about dumps or pumps? The dollar is rising. Just warning everyone, be safe. Yes, exactly here. Mini wow. The DXY is looking pretty strong, guys, in the short term. Zoom out here on the 4-hourly chart. But guys, I think that the Federal Reserve, you know, the chairman coming out saying inflation rate will go back to the 2% levels by 2023. Interest rates will go up by 2023, guys. This is still a promise. He cannot do this just yet. The economy hasn't recovered just yet. This has just been a small hype that has been, you know, since the chairman from the Federal Reserve was promising. You know, these are promises. Interest rates will go up. We will try and get it up by 2023. We will try get the inflation rate back to 2% levels by 2023. Obviously, this was just a little bit of excitement. People getting money out of the traditional stocks. You know, obviously, when he said this, it was around about this. We were, somewhere around over here on the 16th of June. Eventually, people start getting money out of the stock market. What happens when people start getting money out of the places? Well, eventually the dollar has an impact. Okay, when there's demand on the dollar value goes up eventually. But this is just, in my opinion, this is only short term, guys. This is only short term. Hidden bearish divergence. The RSI divergence works very, very well on the DXY. I have proven, you know, on one of my last videos, I've proven that divergence works very, very well on the DXY also. So we're having massive bearish divergence here on the DXY. We are creating higher highs. We are creating lower highs here on the daily since 2020. So yeah, we did have massive bearish divergence here on the DXY, right over here. Let me just get a trend line. As you can see, from this point to this point, and from this point to this point, absolutely massive. This indicates the trend is going to continue when the RSI is creating higher highs, and the price, in this case, the dollar index, is creating lower highs. Trend continuation. The trend is going to continue. What did the trend do? Continue. And on the macro perspective, the RSI is just about to go to extreme overbought territory. We already passed the 70.5%, 70.5 on the RSI. We're still creating lower highs. Still creating low highs on the DXY. The DXY does have a chance to break the structure as soon as we get above the 93.5. But yeah, to get up these levels, we're already going to get to extreme overbought territory. This might be a turnover. Don't get me wrong. I still believe that this is not going to play out. The dollar is not going to gain too much value. If the stock market crashes, eventually the dollar will pump. This massive pump from over here was, this was in COVID, the virus. We had the March drop here, and the dollar just skyrocketed. When stocks go down, gold, everything goes down. Everything has a massive crash. The dollar gains a huge amount of value. So yeah, if the stock market does have a massive dip, Dow Jones and rest of the stock markets, eventually then the dollar might have a massive break of the structure here of the lower highs. And this is very possible also, guys. The Dow Jones, it has been just extremely overbought. The traditional markets such as the S&P 500, Dow Jones, this looks like it is just about to fall from a cliff. It is looking pretty scary, the traditional markets. The last time we had these massive bearish divergence on the traditional stock market, on the Dow Jones, look what happened. Obviously COVID came, the virus came, so yeah, this crash was insane. We are getting these bearish divergence at the moment. The RSI is looking already extremely oversold, but yeah, with still some space here to have a massive dip. And if that happens, the dollar index is going to pump, guys. It is inevitable. Holding by a thread now here on the daily, holding by a thread from this support level. And yeah, look what happened here. Also, major support here. Phew. There is some similarities here. There is some similarities on this structure. Bearish divergence. We have, this inverted kind of ascending triangle kind of thingy on megaphone pattern. This is looking really, really scary, guys. If this happens, yeah, dollar index is going to skyrocket, and this will drag the crypto space down also. Very scary, guys. Yeah, very, very scary. Right, Doge short. How is Doge doing? How is Doge doing? Is it getting a massive hit? Is Doge getting a massive hit? Yeah, currently getting below the 30 cents levels. We did have this as major support, so yeah, not looking too good for Doge. Not looking too good. Holding by a thread by this major support. Already getting below it. Doge is not looking good. I am not a supporter of Doge or Shiba Inu or none of the meme coins. Right, guys, this is going to be it for this live stream. I'm going to go quick read through the comment sections. 18K Bitcoin. Yes. Are we going to go that low? Are we going to go that low, guys? Theta and T-Fuel are looking strong. Yes. Bifford. Theta and T-Fuel. Yeah. No matter if we enter a bear market or not, Theta Network is going to do extremely well, guys. In my opinion, Theta has been one of the best performers from 2020. Just like Chainlink, you know, best performance, and they're the ones that are strong projects, you know, outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum in the short term, such as Theta Network and Chainlink. And then obviously afterwards they're boring. Theta has been boring for months now, just around the $10 range. Chainlink has also been boring. David O'Connor, thank you very much, guys. I'm just going to grab some lunch at the moment. I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow, morning-ish, potentially. If you're around, we'll be checking out the market, see what's happening. Be careful by trading. Guys, in my opinion, this might be maybe a long opportunity, just because I do believe that this support is going to hold. But there is an extreme bearish sentiment, guys. There is extreme bearish sentiment. Thank you for hanging around, guys. Much appreciated for the support. 25K, then 54K, then 10K. Thank me later. Robin Williams, potentially, yes. Doge staying around $1.3 used with Tether USD versus Doge for Exodus nightly pump. Pump and dump manipulation. Yes. Bernard, thank you for coming around. Luke, thank you. BNB is future banking. Ignore the FUD. Fed fiat printing is killing it. COVID 2.0 dive to 7 under. Maybe. The traditional market is looking very scary, guys. And you know, we have big manipulation also. When you see the Fed, you know, also this was on the 16th saying interest rates are going to go up. That is bad for the market. And inflation is going to go back to 2%. But yeah, eventually this is not going to happen in the short term. So I hope people realize that this is not going to happen anytime soon. And let's hope that the DXY, the dollar index, is going to lose value also. The DXY, let's hope that this has just been a little hype pump for the DXY. It is looking strong because of this news now. Also, Michael Burry, this guy, if you know, I guess you know who Michael Burry is. He did put on his Twitter on June 15th, there is an everything bubble. He's got about 500,000 followers on Twitter. He was the guy, the guru that said the 2008 housing crash was coming. He actually predicted this. He made a huge amount of money, and now he's saying that there's an everything bubble. Michael Burry, not good, guys. If he's saying this, eventually he's going to have some type of impact on the market. Michael Burry on the 15th also saying that there's an everything bubble, everything needs to crash. And then we have the Fed saying that, yeah, interest rates are going to go up and the dollar, the inflation is going to go to 2% again. So don't worry. So yeah, eventually this is not good for the market. Markets are crashing. Bitcoin's holding by a thread. Thank you guys for coming around. Drone Legend, until next time, stay safe. Thank you very much. Stay safe, guys. Be careful with the leverage trading. Feel free to use one of the links in the description, but be careful, guys. Use a small amount of the money that you're willing to risk. Yeah, Burry is short on Tesla. Yeah, for sure. Tesla's had a massive hype, and Tesla is not even making that much money from selling the electric cars. Tesla stocks are in extreme big trouble. Think long term, Bernard. Yes, exactly, Bernard. Don't worry. Last chance to buy the dip. Yes. All right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you very much. Make sure to smash up the like button on your way out. You'll be helping me out insanely. Ethereum creating head and shoulder on the 4-hourly chart to the downside to 1,860. Let's take a look at this from MIOT. Ethereum head and shoulders. Head and shoulder here on the 1-hourly chart. Is this on the 4-hourly chart? Head and shoulder on the 4-hourly chart. I can't see it. I can't see it. Are you talking about this potentially head and shoulder? Left shoulder, head. Or maybe with a little bit, okay, maybe like this kind of thing. Maybe. He says the target is 1,800. Was it this? Yeah, no, potentially not. It's not the best head and shoulder. Yeah, looking a bit choppy. Guys, there is massive bullish divergence on the 1-hourly chart. Okay, so be cautious also if you're trying to short this. RSI going up, and it is actually getting stronger. The longer the divergence are, the stronger it gets, guys. So be careful. We might be getting a massive bounce from here. Very strong bullish divergence. They are getting stronger and stronger every time, as you can see on the chart. So stay cautious by shorting, guys. At one stage, I think census. I think if BTC dumps under 37k, then BTC will season off. Yes, potentially, HR, potentially. Guys, thank you very much. I'm leaving now. I'll see you in the next one. Maybe I think I'll do a live stream tomorrow. So make sure to get that notification bell on, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Also, one more last thing, if you want to, feel free to check out the Bitcoin Census website, guys. If you haven't checked out the Bitcoin Census website, the link is in the description. We've got the latest news and technical analysis. There, our opinion on the market, so make sure to check that out. And also our Twitter account, Bitcoin Census on Twitter, guys. Make sure to follow us here. We post different things, news, articles, and technical analysis. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll see you in the next one.